everybody, and welcome back. Right now we're taking a look at our 6 poker players, all from right here in the good old US of A. Hey, I'm Leanne Tweeden. Not only will the winner take home $25,000 tonight, but they will also go on to our $1 million qualifying table next weekend. Right now we're going to take a closer look at our 6 players. Starting in seat number 1, we have Rick Berger from Florida. This father enjoys building and flying radio control airplanes. In seat number 2, we have Masato Black from right here in Las Vegas, who dreams of shopping every day. Don't we all? Next to her is Billy Gray from Arkansas, who likes listening to Toby Keith and whose favorite athlete is NASCAR's Mark Martin. In seat number 4 from Kentucky, we have Gary Kirk, who tells us that this trip is his very first plane ride. His family and friends are rooting for him back home. From South Carolina, in seat number 5, we have Richard Rickabaugh, who says he enjoys dancing, golf, and college football games. And last but not least, in seat number 6, we have Stuart McMillan from the Lone Star State of Texas, hence his screen name of Texas Stud. He dreams of owning his own bar one day. All right, Chris, you know I'll be here all night long with the exit interviews and the all-important check presentation for $25,000 at the end of the night. Guys?
Thank you, Leanne. We appreciate it. If you have any leftover change, you can send it our way as well. Getting a good look at Gary Kirk. We'll give him credit for the fold on that last hand, but, Michael...
Well, it was a multi-way pot, Chris. Anybody could have anything. Very dangerous flop. He knew he had the lead on the flop, and he really didn't protect that lead. He got run down from behind.
All right, action continues.
Race
First
pot.
3 players folded. Billy Gray with his jacks announces a raise to 4,000. Once again, pot limit pre-flop. No limit after the flop.
And because of that, Chris, Rickabaugh can afford here to make the cheap call from the big blind. King 8, very mediocre hand, but he's going to try to flop a big hand and outrun Billy Gray's jacks.
Well, 9, 8, 10 on the flop. Very interesting one.
It's a great flop for Gray. Not only does he have the overpair, but also the open-ended straight draw.
Bet
he will
4,000.
bet. Wow, and it's a fairly small bet. Rickabaugh with the middle pair and the one overcard. He's going to raise it.
A bet of 4,000 by Gray. Rickabaugh announcing a raise. As you can see, there's our shot clock and the heart monitors. Raising to 10. Gray feeling pretty good and well conditioned. Wow. Getting rid of it.
That's the power of a raise. Rickabaugh represented a very big hand, and Billy Gray bought it hook, line, and sinker.
What was he thinking? Maybe a set? Maybe a straight?
Those are 2 possibilities, but I think even more, Billy Gray is just thinking, you know what, it's early. I want to get settled here. This is not the time yet for me to make a stand. But players in the Dome have to realize, you know, 5th place is no better than 4th, which is no better than 3rd. They're all looking for one shot, 1st place.
And, of course, they will cash $25,000 with the win tonight and advance to the $1 million qualifying table.
And Kirk has had a lot of pocket pairs already. This is his 3rd one. He's got the 7s.
I'll call.
Well, we had a raise by McMillan with the King-Jack offsuit. Berger with the suited connectors has made the call. Kirk as well. So we got 3 players here. 10, 6, 9 on the flop.
How's that for Mr. Berger?
Not bad. That'll play. McMillan checking. Berger, a truck driver out of Melbourne, Florida,
He
makes a bet.
The made straight and bets it. And gets a call out of one player. McMillan with 2 overcards is going to come along now too. Berger's got to love his position, Chris. He's got the nut straight and no flush draw yet.
The turn card, a 3 of spades. Great card for Berger.
I'm sure that hit everybody's hand.
McMillan checking. Berger going to bet out again.
7,000.
Making it 7,000 to go.
And that's a very curious bet, Chris. 30,000 in the pot now. And Berger's putting in just a little tester feeler bet. Very clever. He got Kirk to continue along for the ride. McMillan, though, I think has got to be done with his hand.
Yeah, McMillan does get out of the way. So we are ready to see the river card. A 9 of spades. 3 spades on the board. Berger bets.
And Kirk calls him.
He does.
That's it.
Gary Kirk is eliminated. The coal miner from Pilgrim, Kentucky, the first to bow out. Some interesting plays, obviously. Well, the man who took his first plane flight this week, unfortunately, will be catching the next one out of town. We will hear from him and have more action from the MansionPoker.com PokerDome Challenge after this.